Hi English Only Know. This video is to help you know how to edit another person's paper. So we're going to start by going to the week 4 discussion topic, because that's what you're going to have to do for this week. And we will scroll down to the teacher example. So obviously you're going to be clicking on a different student's posting of their full rough draft, but since this is the teacher example, that's what we get. So first you want to start by reading the student's instructions. In this case it says, please review my rough draft and pay close attention to my thesis. I'm not sure that I did it correctly. So now that I know that, then I can open up their attachment. And I'm going to start by just reading it over entirely. Now I'm not going to read that out loud to you because that would be incredibly boring, and you guys can do that on your own. So you read through the rough draft so that you get a general idea of what the person is talking about, so that then you can go back and look at some of the details that need to be improved. You want to start with the bigger picture first, especially with the details that they ask you to look at. This person asked us to look at the thesis. So we're going to highlight the thesis, and one thing that you want to do is put in a comment. You want to start by going to review and then new comment. You can also hit Control-Alt-M and it'll be a shortcut to pull up a comment. So you can highlight whatever part you think is the thesis, which should be the last sentence of the first paragraph. And then type in your comments. In this case, is the key to becoming this exemplary model of a teacher about opening oneself up to the full experience of education and knowing that's an interactive experience? Right off the bat, I know there's a problem because this is a question, so it cannot be a thesis. Remember that your thesis needs to be an arguable statement. So I would tell the person, make this an arguable statement that answers this question. Okay? And then you can remind them, also remember to include a rationale. Some of you guys are forgetting that. That is basically the because. Okay, so these are the suggestions I'm giving this person. And then you can also, so you can look at bigger things like that. You can look at their topic sentences. That's things you want to look at. You can look at their details. This person put down a personal kind of a narrative, like their own personal experience, which is great. And then they have a quotation mark, or they have a quotation from place, and they cite it here, which is great. They say where they got it from. And then down here, it looks like they, again, say where they got some statistics from. So that's great. But I'm noticing right here that teachers isn't spelled right. So again, I can put in should be spelled teachers. You know, any small thing that you notice, you can highlight. Like this, I know you don't need this much spacing. I also notice that they bold the very first sentence of the introduction, and you can remind them that this is not a topic sentence, so it does not need to be bolded. Please remember that for this assignment you do need to bold or highlight all of your topic sentences, but nothing else. So this person forgot that they bolded this, and then I noticed down here in their last body paragraph they forgot to bold. So please bold this topic sentence. And then when you kind of run out of things that you kind of see, and hopefully you're getting more detail than this. I'm not going into a lot of detail just because I don't want to spend too much time on this. Then you can also go back and look at the editing checklist that I gave you and remember some of the mechanics or grammar or style, and it gives you various things to look at that can help you. The only one that you don't have to do is indenting a new paragraph, because in the blog format you don't have to indent anything, and it doesn't have to be an MLA format, which is great. So let me go back here. Once you've done this, then you can go ahead, once you're done, and save it, and you can say reviewed blog, and then maybe you can put the person's name. Obviously it won't be my name, and then save it somewhere that you can remember, and then you can close it out and go back to the post, and then you go ahead and hit reply. And it's usually good to just give them one small, like positive, great detail, and it looks like you have a good draft. Here are a few things that you should consider when editing. And then you can just sign your name or however you're going to do it. And then obviously don't forget to add the file. So find it, upload it, go back, and then hit done, and then post. And that should be it. So if you guys have any questions about this process, then go ahead and email me, text me, whatever you're comfortable with. But that's the basics of how you can give feedback. And remember, the more specific feedback you give your peer, the better it will help them. And so please make sure you're putting in your full effort, because it will really help your peers, and then they in turn will really help you.